But let me tell you this.
Yeah, I understand that.
About that punk ass caller that had called from Oakland. The nigga might be from a rival set that I'm from. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, because I'm from deep East Oakland. Not to be confused with Oakland in general. I'm from deep East Oakland. And anytime that you know somebody, either you're going to bang from Oakland, you're going to bang East Oakland, you're going to bang West Oakland, or you're going to bang North Oakland. Mm. You're not going to just say you're from Oakland. You know what I mean? So it is divided. So when you hear one of them callers come up, it might be one of them punk-ass niggas from somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about?
Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, you know it's the one and only, man. You know, father, trainer, manager to the youngest undisputed champion of boxing, two-division champ, making his return to the spotlight May 2nd against a formidable opponent, two-time 140-pound champion, Jose Ramirez, with a whole lot of grit and a lot to bring to the table, involving legacy and a good fight. What's happening, Coach Malachi? Shout out to True Media, man. What's going on?
Man, hey, you know what? I wasn't expecting you to call, brother. This is a surprise. Listen.
Wait, hold on. I call all the time. Why, you know what I mean? And I watch. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's why I'm everywhere, man. I'm a boxing fan, you know what I mean? And I'm in the business. So I'm in the know, man. What's going on?
So listen, I'm glad you're here. Bill, yes, what was why you wasn't allowed on the stage at the press conference?
Well, you know what they did, man. I mean, they try to separate us, man. I mean, when they brought us over here, man, they separated us. They took our language from us. They took our identity. I mean, you know, they tried to confuse us. I mean, that ain't nothing new. That's the story of conquer and divide, man. You know what I mean? When you see two people together and they strong, I mean, you think the first thing is to divide them, to make them weak, man. I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. But Bill.
No, I'm saying hello. Do you get me?
Yeah. The other dads wasn't on stage as well. So are you saying that?
Well, I mean, see, the thing about it is Devin Haney Promotions. There's no promoter. If you see and tell everybody to take a look, right? When they walk out to face off each other, you see Oscar over there standing behind his fighter like a promoter is supposed to do. Saying it, talking it up, and doing what he's supposed to do. But there was nobody with Devin out there. There's nobody to walk out with him, and there's nobody on the stage. You know, nobody to represent his company or his brand. While Devin is training and focused like a fighter is focused, you know, you got to have your Batman. I'm the Batman. Excuse me. He's the Batman, and I'm the Robin. Hello?
So, Bill, what was the spat about with you and Todd Grisham? Like, break that down, because you seem like, I don't want to say you was upset, but you was kind of correcting him. You didn't like the fact that
I was just correcting him in the sense of, I mean, did Ali have a chance?
Ali? Yeah. Ali had a chance. Yeah, he definitely had a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times did he get knocked down and get back up?
He got knocked down. Frazier knocked him down. He got knocked down
in his career.
He got knocked down in London. When he fought in the UK.
He got knocked down. Listen, he got knocked down, knocked out, and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of this sport. Did he get knocked out?
Nah, he never. I mean, it's TKO, Larry Holmes, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I think.
I'm saying, did he ever get knocked out by Joe Frazier or anybody?
No. He never got put to sleep down like that.
So having a 10 means you can get knocked down but not knocked out, correct?
Well, it depends. It depends on how you recover once you get hit. If every time you get hit with a good, see, I think when people say chinny, Bill, they're looking at how you take the punch when you get hit with it. So if you don't take the punch well and you have a history of doing that, then yeah, like Tito Trinidad could be looked upon as chinny because he used to get dropped and knocked down, but he'll recover and come back and finish. So how many hooks did he hit him with? He only hit him with 3 hooks? To my Ryan Garcia? No, he hit him with more than 3.
Yeah. Okay, so then he didn't get knocked down by every hook. You know what I'm talking about? See, what we got to do is we got to kill the narrative that a fighter doesn't have a chin when he gets up in there and he has the career that Devin has. I mean, he was in there with Lomachenko. He's been in there with some of, in or around the division, some hard-hitting motherfuckers. Whether it was Jorge Linares that hit him and he stumbled back to the corner and didn't get knocked down, finished the fight. You know what I'm talking about? Jojo Diaz, so on and so forth. But, I mean, it's not how you start, man. It's how you finish. And, I mean, we've been lucky and thankful that he's finished every fight on his feet. And listen, and actually coming forward. Was he coming forward that 12th round for some more action?
Yeah, when he fought Ryan Garcia. Bill, I'm glad you
Wait,
brought.
hold on. So when you get knocked down 3 times and you're still going forward by a man that's on Octarine and 3 pounds heavier, right? Where he, we was talking about a bigger fighter and all this other stuff, right? When Arturo Gatti was smaller than Floyd. When we talk about Benny Pazienza, smaller than Roy Jones.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about those punishments that they put on there, you got to figure that kills the narrative of saying that fighting against smaller men. When you talk about Floyd has always been the same size as he is now as when he turned pro. He turned pro in his 20s, so he's the same height. So the time when he was Pretty Boy Floyd and he was administering all that punishment you're talking about, was he not the bigger man?
Not in every fight. He wasn't the bigger man in every fight. No, I wouldn't say that.
Well, most of the fights he was the bigger man from 130 because he's the same size that he is now, right?
Tremendously gifted. Man, Floyd was special, bro. You know that, Bill. Floyd was special.
Well, don't change the topic. Let's just say we're not going to say. Well, Floyd had a lot of money, got a lot of business. He got some big houses, big cars. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about all that kind of shit, or are we talking about him, the size of him when he fought Arturo Gatti?
Yeah, he was bigger when he fought Arturo Gatti, but he was more skilled, though. He was definitely more skilled.
Did Arturo Gatti have some losses?
Did Arturo Gatti have what?
Losses, didn't he?
What happened?
And he lost it.
Yeah, he had a bunch of losses. Yeah, he had losses.
So he was a losing fighter, bunch of losses and smaller. Okay, Vinny Pazienza. What about Vinny Pazienza? I'm not sure about it. I'm just asking a question.
Your point is what though? That's what I'm trying to get.
No, I'm asking. Was Vinny Pazienza? Was he a losing fighter? Had he lost fights?
Yeah, he had lost fights.
He was smaller too. Yeah. Okay. So that kills that point. Now let's get on to the next one. Okay, the villain. Right. Now, when you said B-Hop was the perfect example, right? He was the perfect example of negotiating his own contract. B-Hop was a good guy. But you said that he was negotiating his own contract, and media, whether it be Don King and other media, was putting out shit on him, correct?
Yeah, B-Hop.
I'm going by what you said, Coach.
I remember B-Hop was hated. B-Hop was hated coming up. He went through those meetings. Yeah, he was hated, yeah.
Excuse me, King. I said, according to what you just said, you said B-Hop was hated because the only reason he was hated was because he negotiated his contract early on. He started to negotiate his contract when he was a slave at first, but he started to negotiate his contract, and then that's when he became a hated fighter because Don King put shit out on him and other promoters put shit out on him, correct?
They did.
That he was hard to deal with.
Yeah, they did. They put out the perception was he was hard to deal with. Okay. I'm not going to say, hold on, hear me out. Bill, hear me out. You got to give me opportunity. I'm not going to sit here and say that's the only reason why he was hated, but I remember that like it was yesterday. He was definitely that was definitely one of the main
Tell me the other reasons then, King, because you didn't point it out.
Personality. They felt he was difficult to deal with. His personality, his attitude, stuff like that.
Difficult to deal with who? With the promoters?
With the promoters, yeah. And the media. Okay, the media didn't like him neither.
Okay. But the media didn't like him because he said that Don King.
But your point is what, Bill? Your point is what? What does this have to do with Devin Haney?
Well, first, before I say that, am I correct that that's what you said? Did I hear it right?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the Devin Haney era, where it was Devin Haney versus everybody in the beginning. When you talk about going against the machine, you talk about, when we worked with Showtime and PBC, of course, they was mad when we moved on, and we went to work with Matchroom, okay? They was mad when we moved on from them. Then we went to Top Rank. Top Rank was mad when we moved on, right? And then Golden Boy, right? So the thing is that we've never been a slave to the rhythm. We have always it has always been Devin Haney versus everybody and DHP. So a lot of that, and I'm so glad I called in. I said Coach firing on all cylinders when he said D-Hop was hated, because you can be hated because of you wanting to negotiate your own deal. Our deal right now is with Turkey a la Cheek. It's not with Matchroom. It's not with Golden Boy. It's not with none of the outfits. So when you talk about being 26 and directly to the plug, the man who's here to save boxing savior, well, that's what we did. And believe you me, it's not him being hated on because he's a tough guy or because he's been doing anything other than challenging everybody. When you talk about Lomachenko, the darling of the sport, pound for pound legend, good guy in Lomachenko, well, we pulled up on him and we challenged him. No different than Tank, their favorite fighter in Tank. Well, hell, Shakur, you name it, right? We don't have a friend in boxing. So when you talk about Ryan Garcia, you talk about the fans, well, the fans are entitled to like the fighter that they like, and they're entitled to boo. That's part of it. But you'll never go to a Raider game and you'll see them cheering for anybody other than Raiders. You know, we from the Bay. You know, we from Oakland, the Raiders. You know,
who from the Bay? Who from the Bay?
Talk about we are both me and Devin. And when you well, huh?
No, I'll go ahead. I'm just laughing. Go ahead.
Okay, well, no, because I'm getting to that point because I'm getting to that point is because one thing that you can tell is, and you can say this, ain't no Oakland nigga never followed no Crips and Bloods, no none of that shit. I'm not no Crip and I'm not no Blood. That's what some niggas in Los Angeles do. You know what I'm talking about? But what city are you in?
I'm in West Tampa, Florida.
West Tampa. Do they have Crips and Bloods out there?
You know what? Not when I was growing up, but they're starting to have some now.
Okay, well, they don't got them in Oakland right now. See? You see what I'm saying? So you got to go tell them that's not them. They're followers. You know what I'm talking about? But now, did they say that I'm from Oakland? Where Daddy is from? Do they say I'm from Oakland? Do they say I'm from Oakland?
Yeah, they say you from Oakland.
Okay, now, so do you think as close as me and Dev, that Dev was not spending time with his daddy? You think if this shit just started?
Man, Bill, the people, listen, man, this, and I told you this before.
I'm asking a question.
Hear me out.
Listen,
Bill, hear me out.
Listen, I've been to Dev. When I got Dev from the hospital, he came with me, man. He been with me. He been going to schools, right? I sent him to schools, good schools that don't affect the way that I grew up, right? I don't want people, right? The reason why we did different schools other than Oakland because out of fear that something might happen to him because I was heavy in the street. But let me tell you this.
Yeah, I understand
about that punk ass caller that had called from Oakland. The nigga might be from a rival set that I'm from. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, because I'm from deep East Oakland. Not to be confused with Oakland in general. I'm from deep East Oakland. And anytime that you know somebody, either you're going to bang from Oakland, you're going to bang East Oakland, you're going to bang West Oakland, or you're going to bang North Oakland. You're not going to just say you're from Oakland. You know what I mean? So it is divided. So when you hear one of them callers come up, it might be one of them punk-ass niggas from somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about? So when you talk about, and for that matter, did they say I drove Rolls Royces? Did you hear me when I told Floyd that I said I've been driving Rolls Royces way before Devin was fucking around? Did they say, listen, did they say I was a pimp, gangster, and every other motherfucking thing in the book? Have they said that?
Yeah, the facts. Yeah, they say that. Facts.
Okay, listen. So guess this. I was having too much money and too much game coming out our house, and we're a family. More like the Haneys, more like the Corleones. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Once I got on top, you didn't have to be from the block because everything that you got, everything that I gave you was in-house, man. You know what I mean? And we ain't never been no pushovers. We ain't no choir boys. So banging that, I told him on one thing. I said, Dad, it don't matter where you from. You know what I mean? It matters where you at. It don't matter where you're going.
What are you repping? But what are you repping though? What are you repping though, Bill?
The Haneys, brother. The Haneys. No different than the Rockefellers. No different than the Bush family. No different than none of that. And guess what? And I ain't never been no ass kissing nigga. I done went against everything that go against my son. Everything.
Yeah, I get
you see what I'm saying? Ain't no ass kissing.
Yeah,
Ain't no. And I don't give. Listen. And I don't give a fuck what you from. You could be a Crip, Blood, Vice Lord, what the fuck ever. I'm a man, and I'm stand behind my son like he stand behind me. So that's an example, right? That other fathers, no different than. Let me hear you do his voice. What was his name? What was his name over there? Schofield.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna call him. I ain't gonna call him Mama Hopefield.
I'm gonna call him Mama. I branded him Mama Hopefield.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. But see, that's the thing is, when you really ain't from it, you really ain't that, then you can get labeled a Mama Hopefield. Ain't no nigga gonna call me no hoe. No nigga gonna call me no hoe. And then when I see the nigga, and it's just joke. But with Schofield, right? What blueprint did Ricky Ross, right?
Yeah.
Legendary, bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Rick Ross. Shout out to the real Rick Ross, bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
I met him in MD. I met him in the penitentiary.
He told me.
I met him. We were in transit.
He told me. He told me y'all was in the feds together. Listen,
Okay.
Bill, we know you street. We know you street certified. I already know that. You know I know.
Listen.
You know I know.
And listen. And guess what? If you really street certified, then your son goes with you. And you tell all them punk ass niggas, you know what I mean? They better not put a crumb in his hand. Because guess what? With me, now my dad, he wasn't a certified street nigga, but he was a real man. You dig? He went to work for the airlines, right? He was at the airlines. But in his 8 hours of work and 10 hours away from being at home, one to work, one back, right? I jumped off the porch like a damn fool. And guess what them niggas gave me, coach? They gave me 6 rocks of cocaine and told me to bring back $100. You know what I mean? And that means you had to do 6 felonies to get $20. If that ain't the dumbest shit that a motherfucker could do in the world, but guess what? I fell victim to it. And this is what I said. When I became boss and certified, I said, it better not be a nigga do none of that shit with my son or I'm coming to see him. That's what a real certified gangster do, right? But not only did I do that, though, I also got away from the game, right? I didn't want to be in the game preaching for somebody not to do something to my son and I'm handing somebody else's son the shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about that, there's nothing to rep. I'm really from Oakland, but I'm not going to rep that. I'm going to rep being a manager, trainer, and CEO of Devin Haney Promotions.
But this is the thing, though, Bill. Like the thing is, like I'm pretty sure you read the comments. I read the comments all the time. You get a lot of information from reading the comments.
I don't give a fuck about the comments.
Yeah, but hear me out. Bill, hear me out. Bill, hear me out though. Hear me out though. There's a reason why you would go talk to different media outlets because there's a perception. You're trying to change the perception. You want to put out.
No.
Bill, hear me out.
No. Huh?
Hear me out.
I said no. I'm not. That's not my reason.
Okay, what's the reason? What's the reason?
My reason is because this great sport of ours. When I was growing up, there was only the Ring magazine to look at. There was only Showtime. There was HBO. There was the Main Street outlets. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect for each and every outlet that covers this sport in a way, see, I can call you up right now, right? I can call you up and get on here. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, all of the past greats didn't have the same opportunity. If you wasn't connected to the majors, right, then you wasn't gonna get no voice, no shine, no burn. But I can't sit up and see people supporting boxing and then here I'm at the top of the game with one of the most high-profile fighters, and I'm going around here listening and looking on the thing, but not supporting, King. That's why I told you, I said, man, I'm everywhere, and I'm watching it. I'm a boxing fan, for real. But I could play that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and not go over here. I done went everywhere, man. But you name it. I done went in the hostile territory. I done went good with, people that favor Devin. But, when you talk about the letter people and all this other shit, man, I support them and I support you. I support everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's spending time.
I don't even talk about them dudes no more. I'm past that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you just said something about them, but I'm saying,
I did, yeah.
And you said that's bad. Well, I don't believe so. One thing that I believe is that everybody is trying to at first and, make a living. Secondly, enjoy themselves, right?
Bill,
And
where,
if you're booing,
where's church?
Where's church?
Yeah.
I don't know what church is, but that's so unrelated to everything that you've been kicking. Okay, let's stay focused. Okay, Ali was extremely hated. You know what I mean? He was extremely hated. It was one lady that followed him around to the end of time and said that she was waiting. They said that she was waiting to see him lose. Right? So you got to have tough skin in this boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of it, right? And the villain comes from Devin Haney versus everybody. But when you talk about this, when you talk about guys that'll sit down with their sons, and the sons will have a little bit of a difficulty time with booing, or a little bit of a difficult time with media going against them,
right.
Devin will be the example. Did you see him smiling? Did you see him, you know what I mean? He was blowing peace signs to the people and all the other shit. To me, that's the son that I raised. That's a real man, being able to deal with it all. When you talk about an opportunity to grab the people and have the people be empathetic or sympathetic for you, well, you talk about fighters like Teofimo Lopez, who said he's had mental issues. You talk about Ryan Garcia, who said he has mental issues. And then you talk about Tank, who also talks about that. Well, listen, and shout out to anyone that's doing it. You have to feel some type of sympathy for him. But when you talk about a guy like Devin that's smiling with them big old diamonds and shit in his mouth, and on the point, listen,
he got the diamonds from Tank. Tank had the diamonds first.
Yeah. Well, no. I know another guy that did the diamonds, but that was in like 1970 something though. He was a real Mac though. He was off San Pablo.
I'm talking about in boxing.
In boxing. Huh?
I'm talking about in boxing.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if he's the first person with that. I think Sonny Liston had a diamond in his mouth as well, didn't he?
No, I'm talking about in the modern era, in this era right here. The modern era.
Oh man, listen, man, you trying to make it out like Devin is following that nigga, man. You know what I'm talking about? But listen, if he did, if Tank had some type of style, if he had some type of style and he copied it, borrowed it, or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You see what I'm saying? That's perfectly all right. Listen, let me tell you, when I used to go to the side show, ask anybody about that side show, right? And I see, and this is Oakland, right?
Yes, sir.
The next week I see a fly ass nigga, right? The nigga ain't even from my neighborhood. And he pulled through that motherfucking parking lot, and that whippy whip, and it's looking good as a motherfucker. Well, guess what? I grinded real hard for that next week to show up. I mean, they only make certain amount of cars, they only make certain amount of colors, candy colors and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? I had to mix and match the shit. That didn't make me no motherfucking follower. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, at all. But,
so what you think? I want to pivot a little bit. I know this ain't got nothing to do with Devin. What you think about Tank Davis's fight with Lamont Roach? What you think about that?
I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck at this point. On May 2nd, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez, right? And I'm kind of just focusing on the fact that anytime that you are a businessman that steps out on face, I'll tell you another motherfucker that was hated at one time, Elon Musk. Elon Musk was the most hated motherfucker coming in the game. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I don't remember if he's the most hated in the game, but I know they hate him now. I know the mainstream media hate him now.
Okay, but no. I don't think the mainstream media, because they have several different outlets according to Trump. One outlet likes them and then the other outlet doesn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the one that Trump is on, I think it's Fox, and Fox is one, and NBC one of the two.
Yeah, that's one. Most of the mainstream media outlets are affiliated with one political party, and you get what I'm saying, for the most part.
So,
if I was to do a poll,
when you talk about that, is he has the biggest push out of the Republicans and the Republican outlet. So you can't say that he's the most hated right now. He definitely has a push from the Republicans right now. You know what I mean? I was just watching Fox, and they had a bunch of motherfuckers that was trying to vote him off of that Doce or whatever that is.
Doge.
Yeah, Doge. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you talk about that, he was before the crossover, He was more hated than Zuckerberg. He was more hated than Bezos. He was more hated than the quote unquote top of the scale billionaires. Correct?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a lie to you. I don't know if he was the most hated when he was coming up. I'm not gonna. I don't know nothing about that, Bill. To be fair.
Do you hear anybody hating on Zuckerberg, or do you hear anybody hating on Bezos?
I don't really hear nobody hating on neither one of them. I hear him hating on Elon Musk right now. Elon Musk is
okay. Okay, so that's what I'm saying is when you're making electric cars, you're making spaceships, you're finding money that's owed to the United States of America, and you're going against the norm, you're going to get some hate, brother. You know what I'm saying? But when I talk about Devin Haney versus everybody, oh man, we listen. Y'all go look at them old T-shirts, man. Them old T-shirts we was wearing way back. I'm talking about in Mexico, man. We didn't give a fuck about nobody. When we told them, we never signed a fight. We never signed a deal over 3 fights with nobody ever. And it's always, and listen, and when we signed with them, they always had something we was going for.
You still there, Bill?
So when you talk about reporters, that are tied to the political party, just like you said that they'll have reporters that's tied to political parties. They have reporters that's tied to organizations and companies. You have reporters that's tied to Top Rank. You have reporters that's tied to Golden Boy. You have reporters tied to PBC, and you have reporters tied to Matchroom. And guess what? We're going against all of them, brother.
All right, so basically what you're saying is that you're fighting this. You're pretty much fighting the propaganda machine, the mainstream media, the promoters pretty much control.
No, we fighting the narrative that two niggas from the urban city, the neighborhood, could never make it to the top of boxing, right, on our own without hoeing ourselves out for anybody. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, so listen.
Listen. Let me tell you this though. Hey, and everybody go look at this though. Devin pulled through in that motherfucking black Jeep with them yellow insides and all that shit. Guess who got a Jeep after that? Tank Davis, right? you can remember that? Remember Floyd bought him the Jeep?
I thought you said you want to talk. I thought you said you want to talk about Tank.
No. What I'm saying is, I was giving an example of when I rolled through there, and I went and got a car. I said, "Oh man, that motherfucker clean as a motherfucker old boy got." Now, that's what I went and did. But you might want to switch it up a little bit. A motherfucker might want to go with a motherfucker might got a round diamond, you get a pear-shaped diamond. A motherfucker might want to get it on one tooth, you get it on the other tooth. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, man, listen, all them young kids, man, is fly in their own right. And I'd rather Devin borrow it, some style or something like that from a fly motherfucker than a punk motherfucker.
Hey, so y'all moving to 147, right?
Yeah, we're going from 144. We're going from 144 on May 2nd.
Okay.
It was a choice of Jose Ramirez and his team. We want to go ahead and go to 147, right? Get acclimated at 47. But of course, Jose Ramirez, he preferred 144. So we negotiated that.
Why you waited so long to have a fight? Like, it seemed like you held out after the Ryan Garcia fight. We know how that happened. You got popped with PEDs and stuff like that. Why did you wait, until now to fight again? You could have fought last year. Why you waited? Because,
well, it was in two parts. One part is we have fought a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? We have fought a whole lot with no breaks or none of that, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, when you talk about being 31-0, he's the same age as Keyshawn Davis. He's Keyshawn Davis, Richard Hickinson, all them guys. I'm talking about, I think Shakur. I don't think Shakur got 20 fights yet, do he?
You know what? Let me look that up. I don't. No, he got more than 20 fights. Shakur got more than 20 fights.
Okay. Yeah. And how many does Keyshawn Davis got?
Hold on. Let me look it up. Now, Keyshawn has less than 20.
Yeah. So when you talk about that, you know what I mean? What I did was, being that, there was that so much controversy involved in it.
Yes, Shakur has 23 fights.
Okay, he has 23 fights, but he's also a year older than Dev. You know what I'm saying? So, Dev has 31, right? So I'm saying is to prevent from fatigue and burnout and all the other shit, just dealing with being inside the business. We only had one fight with Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? So we're not with nobody. So we're able to take off, start up, you know what I mean, whenever we want to, right? But a lot of it came on my part because I had to work the business side of it. And Ryan Garcia and Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya was attempting to make it like they didn't need to fight. And you were hearing a lot of people in the media and a lot of people saying that it shouldn't be a rematch, right? So I put that pen to paper, slapped it on their motherfucking ass, you know what I mean? And used all the leverage that I could and needed to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about necessarily anything other than getting the rematch. You know what I mean? That was all it was about. And they were trying to duck out on that motherfucker. So I put that pen to paper and I got on their ass. But absolutely, listen, but let me tell you this though, is my homeboys from the town, right? I would never let them down that I done got out of the game and then I still act like I'm in the game. Because being in the game, you know, you go over there to Ryan Garcia's house and you blow that motherfucker up. You know what I mean? For cheating, right? Any motherfucker that know that they get caught cheating, they get their teeth knocked out. You know what I'm saying? They get kicked in their ass and they get dead wrong. So, you know, it's not just about acting like that. It's about being an example of, you done got out, man. You know what I'm saying? We stuck in this shit, man.
Bill, I got some questions. I got some questions. You gotta let me ask you some questions.
Okay. Listen, it's hold on. It's about handling this business and operate the way that they operate. You can only win playing their game, and their game is promoters' games full of lawsuits.
Yeah, but
promoters sue the shit out of you.
Yeah, promoters do sue. Since you brought up lawsuit, hear me out, Bill. Since you brought up lawsuit,
hold on, King. Hold on, King. So promoters will sue. If promoters will sue, and on the behalf of Devin Haney Promotions, I sue. Now, when they talk about, they have every week they come on there, they talk about police and they talk about all this shit. Man, these are people that ain't never been in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker in the game, that's what he wants out of that motherfucker. It's all these people are squares, man, laying on their couch. But I'm going to tell you, I love and I appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Because we're having dialect right now. You could be talking about a whole lot of shit in the world today, but you're talking about Devin.
Bill,
I'm appreciative.
Yeah, okay,
yes,
I appreciate that. Is the lawsuit still pending?
Yeah, the motherfucking lawsuit gonna stand if he don't get until he get his ass in that ring. If he don't get his ass in that ring, then I'm gonna keep the lawsuit.
Okay, so you haven't dropped the lawsuit.
No, I ain't dropped the lawsuit. I'm only dropping the lawsuit on contingency that he get in the ring.
Okay.
If he came out and said, guess what? If he came out and said, I ain't fighting, then I'll say, guess what? I'm still suing your ass. He say I'm gonna fight, then I'll say, fuck the lawsuit. Because you can't come in 3 pounds over and then get caught with the ostarine and then say you about to walk off and you no longer playing the game. It's some shit in Oakland is if you lose, and I don't know if it's the same one, if you shooting dice and you lose all your money, right? And a nigga look in his pocket and he say, God damn, I got another $100 right here. And you say, no, I quit. Is that right or wrong? Or do you play the man until he ain't got no money?
I mean, a person can walk away when they want to in the dice game, but in the street, right, when a dude losing their money, they want to continue to shoot till they get back. They don't want nobody quitting on them. That's, Okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's the street aspect of it.
Yeah. But when you talk about the business aspect of it, now you cross over to the business. Well, I put the lawsuit on him. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so did Ryan you brought up the 3 pounds. Did Ryan pay you for coming in overweight? Because y'all made a bet on stage.
Yeah, but he's a cheating motherfucker. He said on the stage he was going to give me 1.5, and he ended up getting in the back and talk about he didn't have it, and don't pay attention to Ryan, and, Ryan doesn't speak for Golden Boy. He doesn't have the money, and he ended up breaking it down to 200,000 total 600,000.
So they gave you 600,000 for Ryan coming in overweight?
Yep.
All right, so when is the rematch supposed to happen?
I heard you say August and September, but I want to confirm with the people it's October.
Okay, October. So in October, what are your expectations? Because the last time you fought, you fought the wrong game plan. a lot of people feel. I know when I sit back and think about it in hindsight, I'm like Ryan Garcia. I mean, Devin Haney ain't no puncher, so he probably fought the wrong game plan with the guy. I do know that yes, Ryan Garcia got popped dirty, drug cheat. I get all of that. You 1,000% correct about that. But the game plan, for the type of the type of style that Ryan Garcia fights and the type of style that Devin Haney fights, it seemed like that you tried to make him into a different type of fighter in that fight. I don't, me personally.
No,
hear me out.
not at all.
Bill, hear me out. You can correct me.
Coach.
You can correct me, but let me finish.
I said no. I didn't try to make him out for that. No, coach. I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Okay. No. Yeah, I got it. So what are you gonna do differently?
No, let me tell you what we did. Being new in the game compared to some of the promoters, Hall of Fame promoters and legendary people, the Andre Wards, the Floyd Mayweathers and all that. We started to fight for the people and wanted to prove something, and we stepped out of our bag and fought Ryan Garcia's fight. Instead of fighting with, you're supposed to box a puncher and fight a boxer. Well, we came in and punched with a puncher. And of course that's not our strong suit. But trying to please the people is what our aim was to do. You know what I mean? And we fell short on that. So in the second fight, we got to get back to the basics and be who we are.
So Bill, you literally answered the question. So what you're saying is, you're saying in October you're going to go back to the basics and be who you are. So what you just admitted is, in the fight with Ryan Garcia, you did something other than what you normally do. Because if you felt like you did the right thing,
coach.
Yeah, you fought the wrong fight.
Fought the wrong fight, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you got this here. How do you feel about Turki Al-Sheikh? Do you think he's good for boxing or bad for boxing?
Oh, I think he's good for boxing. Everything that I've seen thus far, you know what I mean? We had our ability to go into negotiate a great deal with Turki Al-Sheikh personally. There's no middleman in between us. So he's everything in our deal what what he is publicly. You know what I mean? I don't have anything bad or worse. It's not a middleman in between us, giving us something and we don't know what's really on the table. What Turki put on the table, we're satisfied, and you have no questions. In hindsight, when you have a contract like Shakur has, where you get the deal from Eddie, or you have a contract with like Teofimo Lopez, you get it from Top Rank, right?
Right.
You never actually know what's on the table. Barbosa, he doesn't know what's on the table. You know what I mean? Jose Ramirez, he doesn't know what's on the table.
Now, I get exactly what you're saying.
What's on the table.
I get exactly what you're saying. You're dealing directly with the source. Instead of like you're dealing directly with the plug. You ain't dealing with the middleman. The promoter's the middleman. You're dealing directly with Turki Al-Sheikh. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And the fighters like Shakur and Ramirez and stuff and Tio, they only know what their promoters are telling them, but you're dealing directly with the guy who's making it happen. I get it. I understand. So is that what makes Turki Al-Sheikh different than the promoters? I don't know how much you can say, but do you feel that, I know you felt that he's good for boxing and he's different from the other promoters. What is it about him that he's getting some criticism? What is it about him that that the critics, saying that he might be bad for boxing, he's bringing fights over there in Saudi Arabia, you've said some choice words about Turki Al-Sheikh in the past, and then now it seems like that you're on board with them. Would you like to comment on that? Some of the things criticism that you might have had in the past about Turki Al-Sheikh, or you passed?
Well, you got to point it out, and then I'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll print it out. Okay, all right, I do that. I
Yes,
definitely do. Because I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote you. So I want to make sure I had a receipt.
Okay.
All right. So Devin Haney got a fight coming up in October. What are we going to expect May the 2nd against Jose Ramirez?
Well, you seen him. You see him keeping his weight down. So he's living it. He's getting ready. It's going to be exciting. You have somebody like Jose Ramirez that a high volume puncher that comes forward. You know what I mean? So it makes for an exciting fight.
Who's training Devin Haney?
And
outside of yourself.
And that's what we wanted. We wanted someone that was going to come forward and going to be punching.
So who's training Devin Haney outside of yourself?
We got a heck of a team, man. We got a heck of a team, and you'll see someone that we brought in as well. You know what I mean? I see everybody's been teaming up, so I had to go get me somebody special, and you'll get a chance to see him sooner than later.
All right, Bill. You know, it's a whole lot of questions I have, bro. I ain't gonna say a lot to you, man. Like,
well, listen. I know you listen. You probably got tired of second. Bring on the people and let me talk to the people, and then while I'm talking to the people, you figure out which question is next.
All right, hold on. Oh no, hold on. No. I know what's question next. What I'm saying is, so you want to hear from the people?
Man, you know what? Listen, you know when you bring the people on, that's what lights the channels up, man. I always go to the channels and I don't just hit and run. You know what I mean?
All right, here we go.
I'm not one of them kind of guys, you know.
All right, so Ali dropped the super chat. He said, "Bill, what the f you're talking about?" That's Ali.
Tell Ali to come on. Listen, tell Ali to come on and come on. If he don't come on, fuck his super chat.
All right, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. This one I'm gonna do something different, Bill. I'm gonna drop the link so people can come on and ask a question. How about that?
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all, anybody want to come on the show, ask Bill Haney some questions?
Come on, Nate the Great. Come on, Nate the Great. Bring your ass on in here, too. I'm formerly BH the Great, now just Bill Haney.
Listen, check this out. I got this brother from DC named Gray. Man, look here. Lord have mercy.
Call him next. I'm just calling next up. It don't matter.
Anybody want to come on and ask Bill Haney some questions, y'all do that.
Hey, Coach. Coach, if I can come on here and kick it with you, you know all this other shit is light work.
Or if you want to call, do y'all want to call or pop on the panel? I tell you what, we'll do a three-way. Listen, call the show. Y'all call the show. We'll do a three-way. That's what we'll do, Bill. We did that before, three-way calling.
It don't matter. It don't matter, Coach. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. Like I said,
phone lines open, 530-494-9636. Y'all call the show.
I send flowers and shit.
Yeah, I got this dude from DC. I want to call, man. Hold on. Matter of fact, Bill, you gonna hold on? Let me call this dude from DC. He got some words for you. I'm telling you, he got some words. You want to? He's 72 years old. All right, okay, all right. Hold on, Bill. Do not hang up. I got you. Hold on, I got you.
Okay.
Hold on, I got you right here. I'm finna call him right now. Gray. Oh man, he's
72, 20.
Hold on. Let's see. I hope he answer this phone. He's not answering, Bill.
I'm sorry. The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
All right. Hold on. Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry about that, fam. He didn't pick up, man. He told me.
Of course he's not gonna pick up, Coach. He know I'm on here. He can bring his old ass on though.
Boy, he want to smoke. Boy, he want to smoke with you. He want to smoke with you. He told me,
he
man.
He don't want no smoke. He wants some attention, and I'm gonna give it to him. He bring his old gray ass on here.
Hey, y'all call the show, man. Y'all got something to say? Call the show, man. 530-494-9636. The number is strolling at the bottom. We got Bill Haney on the phone. Y'all got something to say? Y'all call him.
How many times we got to say that, man? Why everybody on there hyping this shit, man? I told you, listen. all that shit is just smoke and mirrors, Coach. Listen, but keep typing, people, because it helps the algorithm. It helps the algorithm, and listen, get all your frustrations off. This is what boxing is. This is being in the spotlight is. You guys pay the bills. You come on here and say whatever you want to say. I ain't got no problem with it. We're gonna have a conversation. Please come on.
Bill. So what are you gonna apologize to the people, man? The people feel like that. They say you great. I did the interview with Gray, not an interview, but he called the show. He said that he feel like you talking too much. You won't let Devin Haney talk. And I told him, I said, well, Devin Haney is doing interviews by himself. Hold on, somebody calling. Wait a minute. Hold on, Bill. Somebody calling.
Call from.
Hold on, somebody calling. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on, sorry about that.
Bill,
Troy Graham from Baltimore. This is Troy, Bill. Talk to me.
Hey, Troy. How you doing? Good, sir? Listen, I called into this show a day or so ago, and I made the comment that I think that as a trainer, you might have reached your apex, and I think maybe you should look into getting another coach that can bring, because your son is talented. I'm not saying he's not, but I haven't seen him bring that dog out in him yet. You know, and that's what I want to ask you. You know, you ever thought of bringing
in
a
great
analysis. Yeah, well, it's about getting to a level, and then I see, you know, you got to keep growing in the sport. You've seen T.O. team up with Reynoso. I think, you know, with Ryan Garcia, he teamed up with Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather came up with the 3-pound idea. You have him, you have Oscar De La Hoya, and the great Bernard Hopkins all together in one camp. So you're definitely right about that. And we've made an addition, a superstar addition that will be in there with me on May 2nd. Okay. Also, right, the last comment I want to make. I don't know if you thought about this, brother, but I think, you know, he would do great in your corner. Buddy McGirt. Oh, Buddy is a good dude too, though, man. He's a good dude, but that's not the guy. That's not the guy we bring in. It's somebody that did a little bit better as a pro than Buddy. Not shade towards Buddy, but he hasn't did any coaching, but he's bringing a wealth of knowledge of actually being in the ring. All right, brother. Well, thank you for your time. The same with you, coach. You know, I'm always proud of you, brother. You know, you just keep up the good work, brother. All right, shout out to Troy, man. Troy, Baltimore, stand up. Hey, shout out to Nas, who says that just show Bill is a street level hustler. Man, he's not big time, man. Well, you know, the Rolls Royces, you know, the Aston Martins, you know what I mean? Every Benz that they done made, all the big ones. You know what I'm talking about? Man, there's so much shit, man. Mansions and you know, so much shit. I don't even, you know. Hey, my resume speaks for itself. Hey, Bill, I don't know nobody out. I don't know nobody out my town. I don't know nobody in Oakland that did it like I done did it. Some in November says invest in Devin. I guess you're trying to say invest in Devin for him to get a media coach. Bill, all that street talking, not helping him speak to the media. So she's trying to say get a publicist for him. Well, you know, I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? But you're not paying for a fighter. We got another call, Bill. For a public speaker. Hold on, Bill. We got another one.
Call from.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Here we go. Bear with me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what up, coach? I'm Film Bali.
What's your name is?
Ali. I'm Film by Ali.
Oh yeah, Ali, what's going on? Bill, you on the line? What's going on, Ali?
How you feeling, coach?
I'm doing good.
Blessed, man. Blessed by the best.
Bill? How you doing, man?
Hey, blessed by the best, praying for the rest, sir.
Hey, respectfully, Bill, I just want to say, man, you don't answer a straight question, Bill. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest issues with you, Bill. You don't answer a straight question.
Okay, what question do you have, Ali?
I got a question for you, though.
Okay.
Who was the white man sitting next to Dev on the stage, man? And why didn't you make a big push to get up there with your son?
Who's the white man? Okay. The white man sitting next to Devin on the stage is Frank Smith, that works with Matchroom Boxing.
And why wasn't you on the stage with him?
Man, because the security had me in the back in a headlock, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I got to one point of it. They said, okay, Devin is going this way and the other one is going the other way. I mean, and you know, I couldn't. They didn't want me to get on the stage, bro. I would have been up there.
All right, I just look at it like as an executive DHP, you know, like you know, De La Hoya and them boys was up there. I just thought it would have made sense for you to be up there.
Man,
you know that really legitimizes your promotion company.
Yeah, but please, I said, anytime that you see anything, make that comment, man, because they need to hear it. It should never be that a company and a team, you know what I mean, father and son get this far, and they're separated like that. You know, especially when there's other promoters in there, and publicly, I think Eddie Hearn, Coach Malachi, didn't Eddie Hearn say that he has nothing good to do for Devin tickets or none of that when he's not his promoter?
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, but then they sent Eddie Hearn to sit next to Devin in New York, and then sent a representative from there. He's the CEO, the co-CEO. He's right up under Eddie. Eddie is the number one, and then Frank is the number two. No shade to them, but I can't expect them to fight or or answer questions, the way that we would answer, because they don't have the inside information, and everything is changing by the day. So they're only privy to information involved in the Regis Prograis fight.
All right, well, respect, Bill. I appreciate that, man. A straight answer to a straight question, man. That ain't like you, but I appreciate that, man.
Well,
yeah, Bill.
Now you have to change.
Bill, you
wait, Ali. So now you have to change what you say about me, because you said I never answered.
I just said it. I just acknowledge that. That ain't like you, but I do respect you doing that, because that ain't like you, Bill.
Bill,
get my number from Coach. You can call me anytime.
Bill,
okay, well, get my number from Coach, and you can call me anytime and ask me whatever you want to ask me. Okay.
Respect, Bill. Respect.
All respect.
All right, salute. Let's get Ali. Let's get Ali a round of applause. Oh shit! Damn, my bad. Damn. Hold on. Bill, are you there? Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
That was my fault. I was trying to click him off and I hung up on you. Yeah, man, phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the show, man. Bill here.
Call in, super sucker.
Hold on, Bill. We got another one. Oh, this one right here. Hold on. Let's go right there.
Call from.
Hold on, we got this.
To accept, press 1.
We got that. Oh, Lord have mercy. But we got a lot of goddamn calls. Hello? Oh, shit. Bill, man, God damn. Bill,
and listen, round one. But stars, as much as they didn't cover that.
Hey, Bill, check this out. This guy right here want to talk to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach?
Don't let me back down, Coach.
Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Jersey. What's going on, Coach?
Bill Haney on the phone.
What's up, Martin?
What's up, Bill? Bill, quick question. I mean, I see that Dev gets a lot of hate, right? My thing is this, and then I seen that interview with Dev. Oh, maybe I should embrace the bad guy role. I don't feel like he should embrace anything. He should be who he is. Because I remember Cat Williams in one of his comedy shows said, if you got 5 haters, you need to figure out how to get 30 haters. Because that's what's going to push you to be successful. I think you guys, like you yourself, like Coach said, you're always on these platforms defending your son. And I understand, man, because that's your son anyway. But if people are hating on you, that should be like the fuel for you guys to just continue to be successful. That's just the way I believe you should take it.
Well, you seen when who was that playing Django? Was that Denzel Washington? Or who was that name? Oh, Jamie Foxx. You seen when Jamie Foxx rolled up on that horse, and Samuel Jackson said, "Fox, who was that nigga on that mask?" Anytime that you're not a bootlicking, tap dancing nigga, you see what I'm saying? You gonna get some hate from other niggas. You know what I'm talking about? So it's some niggas in the chat. It's not just white people and Mexicans and all that. It's niggas just hating too. But the thing about it is, they would hate me, rightfully so, right? Because I did bad things in the community. You know what I'm saying? So I could deserve that hate. You know what I mean? The other side, the other neighborhood would hate. The other neighborhood would hate and all that. But that's different. That's
not who you are today. You change your life around, and you you help out your son, and you put your son to the right path. Nothing wrong with that.
I know, but the thing about it is that there's no future in and like Coach said before, is being the get along guy. You know what I mean? When it goes against your morals and your principles. So what Devin is saying, he's embracing the villain in the sense of that, okay, I go against everybody. He's trying to get to the Mount Rushmore of boxing, being one of the all-time greats. And if you go get some hate doing that, then so be it. But it's not like where you have a Shakur and a Keyshawn that's friends in the division and asking for $200 million, but you have a guy like Devin that, you know, he slept over at our house, you know what I mean? You know, I done bought you tennis shoes, and you know what I mean? We done considered ourselves family. We helped you get ready for the Olympics and all that. But we're not friends. We're competitors. And until they retire, then that's what it is. Because I don't think the fans pay for people to be friends in the same division.
Nah, we're not trying to hit out. If they're friends, it's like Mike Tyson said. If you guys are friends, you guys should fight so you could make a lot of money together. That's all it is. I mean, just a sport. All right.
I appreciate you, kid.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, salute.
No problem. All right,
salute,
Coach.
fam. Yeah, I got it.
Round one.
Yeah, I got it.
Round one, you're up next. No one's on the line.
Yeah, let me on the line. 5-3, listen. 530-494-9963. Okay, this might be him right here, Bill. This might be him.
Call from
Cisco.
All right. Hold on. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on? My name is Cisco.
Cisco, where you calling from?
Cisco,
You hear me?
what's happening, Cisco?
How's everything, man? Nice talking to you, Bill. My whole thing is that, you know, when it comes to boxing, it don't matter if it's hate. Can you hear me?
Yeah, where you calling
Yes,
from?
sir.
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Where are you calling from?
Pennsylvania.
All right, Pennsylvania, talk to me.
All right. So it don't really.
We can't hear you now. Your phone went out.
All right. So the basic thing is that, man, it don't matter if they hate him or not. You know, the only thing your son got to do right now, I think, is just, you know, win, keep winning.
Caller, are you
And,
still?
you know, because
Bro, you keep going out. You'll say something.
Yeah.
Then it'll be a
No,
long
I
pause.
agree with you. I heard the first part. You say you just got to just keep winning, and but I couldn't agree more.
yeah, I think we delayed. I think this the whole phone call is delayed. But my thing is that, you know, hate fills the seats just as much as love does.
Yep. Well, two. Listen, and it's, you know, it's always two. You got love and hate. You got Pepsi and Coke. You got God and the devil. You know what I'm saying? So it's always two. You know, that you're gonna remember. But all the bootlicking, get along. You know, work for one promoter your whole career, and you're loyal to the promoter, but the promoter been around way before you came. You know, those guys that's a long line. You know, when it comes to ass kissing, you know, the line is around the corner. But when it comes to standing up and fighting for what you believe in, that motherfucker is short as a mosquito's Peter.
All right, shout out to Cisco, Pennsylvania, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to him. Yeah, Bill, I think. Hey, Bill, who are the people you talking about kissing ass?
Huh? No, I'm saying, well, it's a long. Hey, man, you know, it's full of ass kissers now. What are you talking about? The line is long as a motherfucker with ass kissers. You got ass kissers at every particular job and every particular thing.
I get all of that.
I'm talking about the real guys that stand up for what they believe in, right? And if it means getting away from this promoter because he only had this to offer you, right? You talk about, you know, the line is very short.
All right, hold on.
I don't think Canelo is with the get along gang. I think he moves strategically. You know what I mean? You know, Bud Crawford, he's not with the get along gang. You know what I mean?
I got a call calling in.
No,
you're right about that. You're right about. Hold on, I got a call calling. We gonna pick that back up.
Call from
G5 from the Bronx.
All right. The fuck? I hung up on Bill. Man, I don't shit. I done hung up on goddamn Bill. Fuck. How the fuck I hung up on you here, Bill? Bill, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. I gotta merge this call. All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's G5 from the Bronx.
G5.
Welcome
Talk
to
to me.
the house.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Man, blessings, King.
Coach, what's going on with you?
Hey, everything good, fam. Everything good. I'm multitasking like a mug. I got a million calls calling in. I'm trying to answer the chat, and I don't hung up on Bill about 3 times. Shit.
You doing great.
Yeah.
You doing great. Bill, I got 2 questions for you.
All good.
I got 2 questions for you, Bill. My first question is, this is not no hate, Bill. Don't take this as disrespect. It's just a question. Do you think that you are better for your son as a trainer or as media person, like somebody as like a PR rep?
Well, I mean, you have to ask Devin that, though. That comes, to how he feels. It's always what the fighter feels. You know what I mean? It's never about the media person or the trainer or whoever. Devin pays the bills. The check comes to him, and he's able to pay whoever he wants to. Unlike a lot of people, a lot of fathers of the past, who the check came to them. You know what I mean? And they were in dictating position. I'm on here doing my job. You know what I mean? And this is it. And I haven't said any lies. He is the youngest undisputed champion. He has 31 fights. He has two division champions. Right? He has fought. He's on the pound for pound list. He has fought a fighter on the pound for pound list. So yeah.
Bill, my second question is, do you think that you get in the way by not letting Devin speak and be a man?
Yeah, well, no, see, because these media outlets are on just like, true media. Devin could have been watching. He can call in too. You see what I'm saying? I didn't call Devin and say, hey, Dev, you want me to go on and do that? You know what I'm saying? I think, I only do what's on my heart to do, right? Is to get out and do what I do. So I don't know. You would have to ask him.
I don't have access to your son, but I just feel like hold on, let me get my point across real quick. I just feel like you be in the way of not allowing a grown man to be a grown man by you always being in the forefront. You have to let Dev, in my opinion, I don't know you, that's your son. I'm a parent also, so I understand. But I feel like you as a parent, you're stopping Dev from being great by not allowing him to speak as a man.
How old are your kids?
My daughter's young. She's not, you know what I'm saying? She's not, she's a child.
Oh, like how old?
She's under 10.
Oh, she's under 10. Okay, so as you become a more seasoned parent and you see what more about what the world has in store depending on her career profession, you know what I mean? And then maybe your opinion might change, but your opinion is valid because it's your opinion, and like I said again, is that when you have someone that's fighting, like Dez, he's fighting, and I know the schedule that he has, I just do my job, and the thing about it is if you wanted to know today where, how's training going or when the next fight is in terms of now, Coach Malachi said it was in August and September. I came on and let everybody know it's in October. I came on let them know that, Devin is doing real well and he's in shape and all these other things. If I didn't come on and do this, you wouldn't know anything. So Devin
because Devin doesn't speak publicly.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is, if Devin writes the check,
is that by design or is that by your like? Is that by you saying you don't want Devin to speak, or is that Devin doesn't want to speak?
Okay, how many coaches? How many dads have you seen fire their fathers?
Roy Jones, et cetera, et cetera.
How many? A lot, right?
A few.
Okay, so that would mean that if I was doing a bad job, like say maybe Roy Jones' dad or et cetera, then he would just fire me and have someone else speak, or he would speak, right? Because he's the one that gets the check, So, like I said, when I stop doing a good job in his eyes, then I'll no longer be speaking.
Well, Mama Hopefield, so.
I appreciate you, King. Thank you.
You know about my whole field, but that's my call, Coach.
Absolute
I'm out of here. I'm back in this.
All right, y'all. Look at man. We're gonna listen. We're gonna take one more call. We'll probably two more. We'll take two more calls, man. We'll take two more calls. We got Bill Haney on the phone. Anybody want to ask him any questions? Please call. If you call the show and we got somebody on the line, I'm not gonna hold on. We got another call calling in, Bill. Got another call calling in. All right, let's do this here. Merge this together. All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Zay from Brooklyn.
You say Dave from Brooklyn?
Nah, Zay.
Okay, Zay from Brooklyn.
Zay, what's up? Shout out to Brooklyn.
What up, Bill?
What up, sir?
Yo, all right, first thing first, all right, because I don't want this to come off as no hate, no nothing, because I've been rocking with your son, bro. Been rocking with your son. Fuck everything that happened. I'm gonna tell the world, bro. Dev is the truth. Dev is real, bro. They just be hating, but feel me? It's some things I gotta get off my chest. Oh, for you too. Like, yo, you a great promoter. Everything. Like, not for nothing. Like, take the race aside. Everybody be saying. Hold on. Yeah, take the race aside. Everybody be saying, you know, Bill.
Brother, are you okay? He fell off. Bill, he fell off. I don't know what happened to him. He fell off, Bill. I ain't touched the phone or nothing.
Listen, Coach. No, he didn't. Listen, God doesn't make any mistakes. He said the best part. You got a chance to see the best part. He said that already.
No, he just fell off. He just, all right, hold on. This one more. This the last one. This the last one right here. All right, hold on. Wait. Damn. The fuck, man. Bro, I got 3 calls calling in at the same damn time. Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. This shit hung up on Bill again? All right, here go Bill Haney. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Bill Haney's on the phone.
Yo, 4 times, Muck2 University.
Muck2 University. You the last call.
Oh, wait. What university? What university?
Muck2 University.
Where's that at, King? Where's that at?
No, we out of Philly, man, by way of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But that's my LLC. That's my tag.
Okay.
And we shoot short films.
And what's the name of it called? What's the name?
Muck2 University. MUCTUBE. It's the first 2 letters of my first name, and I threw the tube at the end. Okay, Muck2. Shout out to Muck2, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. It's a pleasure to speak with you, Bill. You know what I mean? And much love to Coach Malachi, you know what I'm saying? Because he one of the more objective, you know what I mean, speakers on this boxing thing. And I mean, I just want them cats in the chat to have that same energy when they be typing with them Twitter fingers when they call you, you know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you and Dev and what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You important part of the nuclear family, and y'all doing y'all thing, man. I just wish y'all all the luck in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep it going. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Muck2 and everything that you're doing too, King.
All right, give him a round of applause. Give Muck2 a round of applause. Bill, I got this one guy in the chat saying he's trying to get through. He's sitting in the super chat. I'm like, bro, as you can see, we trying to, okay, one more call. Listen, nobody's calling now. You need to call right now. All right, let's see. This might be him.
Call from.
All right. Let's see. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Elton from Baltimore.
Elton from Baltimore.
Remo in the house.
Hey, I just got one quick question because somebody else mentioned mixing in other trainers. So I just wanted to know if you thought that Sugar Hill would benefit Dev and would you use them? That's my only question, and I'm out of here.
Okay, good call. Good call. I got Sugar Hill on speed dial. Shout out to Sugar Hill, and that would be a great person. This person that I have right now, has been in boxing, has been a champion, and I just think that we needed a little bit of that in there as well. You know what I'm saying? So
why you?
Somebody actually did it, huh?
No, I was gonna say, Now I was gonna bring up Big Floyd. I don't know what your relationship like with Floyd Mayweather Senior. Not I know Junior. I get that, but I'm talking about Senior. Are you guys still on good terms or?
We I don't think Big Floyd's right now with his health and age and all that stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It can take that kind of toll. And it's more about with the fighter. We travel with Devin. You know what I'm saying? So we make sure he gets it in. If he wants to go to Florida, we work. We make sure he works. There's 24 hours in the day. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get our 2-3 hours in, right? And and that's wherever. You know what I mean? If he goes to Italy, I'm gonna go with him and make sure he gets it in. If he goes wherever he goes, and that's normally kind of hard for certain coaches to do. You know what I'm saying? But being that it's also my son as well, so you know what I mean. It falls right in line with my schedule.
All right, Bill. So let me ask you this here. What about do your son will he do an interview? Well, I know he do interviews with the bigger platforms, but will he be willing to do an interview with someone like myself?
Yeah, I'm sure he will. You know what I'm saying?
You can make that happen.
I'm sure he will. Just take,
I'm telling you and him. If I have to come to you personally, I can, or we could do it like what we're doing here, just us.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. You got my number, so all you got to do is just text me and call me, and you know what I mean. And then, or we can talk offline about Devin's schedule.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm willing to come out west, because I'm gonna be in Houston. I'm gonna be in Houston in April, the first week of April. Then I'm going to DC. I gotta come back. Then I gotta come back to LA. I love LA, and then I know you in Vegas, so I want to come to. I gotta come to Vegas because Hardines. You know what I'm saying? They got they got a little something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got. Hey, you already know. Hold on. I think this is the guy that's trying to. This the last call.
Call from.
It's the last call.
Hey.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Look, we gonna close this out the right way.
Press 2.
All right. Hold on. Bill, we got something different this time. We have 3 callers on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Call from.
Damn.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Bill, you there? Yeah, this person ain't saying nothing, man.
Call from.
Slick from the shop.
All right.
To accept, press 1.
Bill, you there?
Yeah.
Hold on, Bill. We got one more call. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Bill Haney's on the phone.
Slick from the shop.
You say Slick?
On the Wendy.
Yeah, Slick from the shop.
Slick from the shop. You the last call.
Yeah, shout out Chirac, man. What's happening, Slick?
What's going on, Bill, man? I just want to commend you on raising Dev and doing what you have to do as a black man out here getting prepared for these muddy waters. My question is, at what point do we stop replying to these fools and just let Dev work speak for itself, man? Because the real recognize the real, and these fake motherfuckers are always going to have something to say. So when do we just leave that alone and let Dev's resume and what he's doing speak for itself?
Well, that could be, if I was had something else to do, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, you know what I mean? But I cannot see what Devin pays me, right? How Devin takes care of his family, right? What he means to us, our community, and everything that I don't come on here and also show respect to all of the channels that's covering the content as well, King. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to talk to brothers like you from the rack. I get a chance to talk to brothers from the Bronx and you know what I mean, in Brooklyn and all that stuff. So to me, you know what I mean, this is a good part of the job.
Okay.
And as you can
understood.
See, and as you can see also, the niggas in the chat is just talking. They probably ain't even real people. They just capping, man. I done been on here Coach is calling it quits right now, and ain't nobody. I'm talking about. I done called their names out. Gray and the other dude, round one, and you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't nobody, man. They just talking, dog. Coach, and I opened up the platform where he's only delivering what the people are saying, right? And he's doing a good job doing that. But at some point in time, the people got to come on here and say it themselves, right? But you know, if things ain't going right, you know what I'm saying, or you know you having a bad day, you know, and you want to watch some boxing and you want to boo for one fighter and you want to cheer the next, you know, you want to come out to the press conference and you want to cheer for the drug chief, then you know what I'm saying? They have a right to, you know. But only thing that we can show is how you stand up to it. You know what I mean? And hopefully that we're being a great example of, you know, handling both sides of the fence.
Understood. What should I want?
Question to you, King.
I hope Dev do his thing against Ramirez, man. It's definitely gonna be a good fight. He definitely didn't take a step down fight. It's gonna be a good opponent, and I hope you guys do your thing, man.
All right, salute, fam. Salute, fam. Hey, Bill, I got a question for you. How did your son? How did Devin Haney take it? You know, a lot of the comments that Ryan Garcia was saying online, a lot of the racist comments, the bigoted comments that he was saying online. He got popped with Osrin in the system. You know, a lot of people feel that, you know what, that ain't have nothing to do with Devin Haney getting hit with that same punch, that left hook, that which if he was a little bit more defensively sound, he could have blocked it and stuff like that. How does your son feel about Ryan Garcia right now? Let me click over this guy.
Call from.
Damn.
This guy been calling like back to back. So let me. Bill, can you answer that question for me?
Yeah. No, you know, Ryan has been lying for so long that's just who Ryan is. He's lying. He's lying Garcia. You know, lying Ryan. You know what I mean? He's full of lies. So, you know, that's just part of the game. That's why I said it's two sides to the fence, and I'm so happy that you know what I mean. I'm on this side with Devin, right?
All right.
You know, I just, like I said, I got a whole lot of respect for him, the way he handles these guys.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach. Appreciate you letting me back in. It's Tim from South Georgia again.
Tim from Georgia. Talk to me.
Yeah. Hey, Kim, what's going on?
What part of Georgia?
What's going on with you?
What part of Georgia you at? What part of Georgia you in, sir?
I'm down here in South Georgia.
Okay, shout out to South Georgia.
Yeah, South Georgia. Can you hear me there?
I can hear you perfectly clear.
All right, that's what's up. Hey, man, Bill Haney, Devin Haney all day.
Yes, sir.
Folk them jumped off the bandwagon. I'm still on the bandwagon, man. You're doing a great job with your son. The hell with all these other folks, all this hate. But keep on doing what you're doing. I'm listening at this true callers though, talking about, well, you ain't letting your son speak, so that's stopping him from being great. What the hell? The hell what letting him speak got to do with being great? Come on, man. Let Bill do the talking. Let Bill do the promoting. David get in there, train, and get ready. David speak. David just did an interview, yesterday or day before? David speak when he's supposed to speak. Y'all understand what he can't talking about? Anyway, man, you're doing a great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. You know,
appreciate it, King. That means everything too.
Man. You're setting the tone for a lot of other black fathers out here and white. I ain't trying to be racist, but man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. And I'm standing behind y'all, man.
All right, salute, man. All right, shout out to Tim, man. He from South Georgia.
Hey, listen, look at Eric. Hey, Coach, look at Eric Grimey, scary ass in the chat. He commented, look, he won't even call. You come on here and say some of that shit. Come on, Eric Grimey.
Hey, listen, man. Phone line. I keep saying we got one more call, but people calling in. Listen, all right, here we go. All right. Hold on, Bill.
Call from Northwell Health Corporate Services.
I don't know what this is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
All right, Jamie.
Shout out New
two
York.
times. Talk to me.
Jamie.
Yes, sir. Hey, Bill, man. What's up, man?
What's up, King?
Listen, I have the utmost respect for you. You know, I love the relationship that you have with your son. I wish I had a dad growing up, to be honest with you. But, listen, that's a beautiful relationship, okay? My question to you is Jose Ramirez. Who picked that opponent? I feel that's going to be a tough out, and that for me, that's going to be the most difficult fight of the night. Who picked him?
Well, he was on the list. He was on the list. We've been looking at Jose Ramirez for quite some time, but it was, of course, it's Devin who picked him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
and also, shout out to Jose Ramirez because he's always been a gentleman, real classy guy. And he saw me in New York, and he approached me. He said, "Hey, man, I got all the respect for you and Devin, and I would love to have that fight if the opportunity ever presents itself, So that's what it was.
And another thing, we all know what happened with Ryan Garcia. Okay, the boy cheated. I was rooting for your boy that day, but he didn't get the win. But I want to ask you this: in the rematch, it will happen. That's a big fight, a big money fight. He has to knock Ryan Garcia out. What are you guys planning on doing different that night?
Well, it's more about Devin being himself in the ring, and when he's himself and he's boxing, I believe he's the best boxer in the world. And we had an opportunity, but we fell short because I think we were in somebody else's bag. We were more trying to please the fans with a different style. So we're gonna go in there and be us. But first things first, handling this business on May 2nd with Jose Ramirez, and then I'm gonna come back on here. I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna discuss a game plan because I think that it's inappropriate, for us, and it would be slightly delusional that I have a game plan for Ryan Garcia right now. You know what I mean? When I actually get a chance to see him again in the ring against Rolly Romero, and we also out of respect for Jose Ramirez.
Yes, sir. So listen, the respect that Haney's are seeking for, you got to make sure you knock this guy out. He has to make a statement. That's my call. Respect to you, Bill, and respect to Coach.
Yes,
Peace.
All right, shout out to John. Shout out to Jamie. All right, Bill. Bill, I got to go to the gym, man. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to really call the show. I really appreciate that. This was unexpected, but I appreciate you taking the time out. I'm going to call you. I'll hit you up after the show.
Okay, you call me, and please tell everybody, listen, when they in there and they in the chat and they doing that bullshit to them, Coach, say, well, you had Bill Haney right here. You could have said anything. You could have asked the questions that you need to ask. They laying back in the tent. That's when I call them scary because they hate me. And they know that I'm going to cook their ass if they come on because they got bullshit. They just talking. And Gray and the other old man, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, great. Well, listen, great. Matter of fact, Bill, you want me to try to get him before I try? Let me try one more time. Let me call Gray one more time. Y'all. Hold on, Bill. But listen, boy, Lord have mercy. Bill, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say, hold on. Come on, Gray, answer this phone. He ain't answering the phone.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying.
Hey, Bill, he didn't answer, fam.
Yes, sir.
He didn't answer.
Yeah, of course he's not going to answer. Listen, guess what? Let's pray for him because he might have had a heart attack when I came on here and he really had to talk to me. And let me tell you, if he got a lot of negative stuff to say at 74, has he ever talked about his kids on here? Has he ever asked for anybody to support his kids? Has he asked anybody to have the opportunity to promote anything other than hate? I'll cook his old ass. I'll cook his old ass vicious. I'll barbecue sauce him. You dig?
Oh, no.
With hot mustard and hot honey.
Hold on.
What I'm talking about?
Hey, we got somebody calling from no caller ID. Let me see what this is. This might be a troll.
Call from
Roy from North Philly.
Let's see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Roy from North Philly.
Roy from North Philly. Talk to me.
first I just wanted to give a shout out to Bill because I know he takes a lot of slack, but I actually think he's great for the sport. You know, we don't have a lot of entertaining personalities in boxing these days.
Shout out Philly, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the compliment.
Shout out to Bay. I appreciate you, Bill. The question that I want to ask, the question I want to ask Bill is,
are you still there?
Yeah, he going on.
I'm still
there. Yeah, we waiting on you to answer the question. I mean, ask the question.
Oh yeah, my question is, I want to know about Devin's psychological mind state after taking a loss like that. Similarly, I would ask about, you know, Errol Spence. We haven't seen him in a big fight after that. So it's always just coming back from something you never experienced on that level, and just how, you know, he plans on coming back from that, and, you know, more about that than the physical aspect of things. And that's my question. You called it, Coach, on Spence.
Take it out, Philly. Take it out, Philly. Because you said North, just to be exact, so I already know how they get them up at North Philly, right? I got shot 5 times. Listen, guess what? I got shot 5 times, and they get knocked down 3 times ain't shit.
I hear that. Respect to you, black man. I'm rooting for y'all.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Listen, and we're not gonna make it out to be he's a boxer. He done chose it's 2 sides of the fence, right? It wasn't nothing that he hasn't did to somebody else. You know what I mean? The only unfair part of it is that it was 3-3, and Ryan Garcia used he came in 3 pounds overweight, and then the Oscarine. That was the only thing that was unfair when the people didn't get a chance to see mano a mano, fair against fair. You know what I mean? But outside of that, man, if you can whoop on a nigga, you can get the knockout of the year candidate 1 year with Antonio Moran, and make memes about him. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't raise no punk. My son is strong, and that's just part of the business, King.
All right, salute,
Real
fam.
rap. I hear that. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you, Coach.
All right, shout out to Roy. North Philly. All right, Bill, that's it. Well, that's it, Bill. I ain't taking no more calls.
Look like Gray is hiding today. You know what I'm talking about? Now, May 2nd, back in the spotlight will be Devin the Dream Haney, you know, against a formidable opponent, and Jose Ramirez. Expect for fireworks. Jose Ramirez, he comes forward. I mean, like he said, 1 shot from him and it's lights out. So why would we take this kind of fight? Because that's what we do. That's what boxing is all about, King. So I appreciate you, Malachi. You know what I'm saying, for letting me come on every time. You know what I'm saying? You don't be pushing the Fanon shit. You know what I'm saying? Fanon try to push a narrative, and then he don't want the actual people he's talking about to even come on. You know what I mean? So that's why I call him a ball head jerk. You know what I'm talking about? But I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you for letting me come on, man. And everybody else that's in the chat, you know, shit it out your body if you got something bad to say and you didn't come on here and say nothing. You know, go take a shit and shit it out, because you definitely didn't let it come out your mouth.
All right, listen, man. Bill Haney, man, thank you for calling the show. I really appreciate you, fam. I'll hit you up a little later. I got to go to the gyms. Peace to everybody in the chat. Much love. Bill Haney was here. Salute.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.